You're still somewhere in my heart, like a light that doesn't fade. Not the center of my life, but a truth I never trade. I don't cry like I used to, but sometimes in the dark I feel you still somewhere in my heart. We were never meant to stay the same. We were learning who we are. Some people come to show us love, some come to show us scars. I don't wish you back again, I don't fall apart, but you're still somewhere in my heart. You're still somewhere in my heart, in the way I love today, in the courage that I found after you walked away. I don't need you like before, but I honor every part of you still somewhere in my heart. Loving you was never wasted time. You're still somewhere in my heart, not a wound, not a chain, just a chapter that reminds me I survived the pain. And if love finds me again, I'll love deep, I'll love smart, because you're still somewhere in my heart. The night still knows your name somehow. It whispers when the lights go down. I hear it in the ticking clock, in every dream. I never stop. The bed is wider than before, the silence louder than the door, and every breath I try to take still shapes itself around your face. Time may pass, but some things stay, like love that learned another way. The night still knows your name, it calls it soft, it calls it slow. Even when I've changed, my heart remembers what it knows. The night still knows your name, no anger left, no blame to claim, just love that learned to live alone, and nights that still know where you've gone. I folded us into goodbyes, reframe. It simply proves that once I knew a love that felt honest and true. The night still knows your name, and now so do I. You said my name like it was home, like I belonged somewhere. One simple sound, one gentle breath, and I was safe right there. The world was loud, the nights were long, but none of that remained. Whenever you would look at me and say my name, I didn't know how much it meant until you walked away. It's the way you said my name, like it mattered, like I stayed in your heart a little while, even on your hardest days. Now the silence knows my name, but it doesn't feel the same. Nothing ever sounds as true as the way you said my name. We fought like all the time would end. We made mistakes, it's true. But even when we hurt the most, I still belong with you. Now every voice I hear at night just calls me by routine, but none of them remember me like you have been. It's the way you said my name, like it mattered, like I stayed in your heart a little while, even on your hardest days. Now the silence knows my name, but it doesn't feel the same. Nothing ever sounds as true as the way you said my name. Maybe love is just a moment, spoken soft and gone too fast, but some echoes never leave us. They're the ones that last. It's the way you said my name that I'll carry through the years, even when I'm stronger, even when I'm not afraid. If I ever lose my way, I'll remember who I was when you looked at me and said my name. We didn't measure every word, we didn't count the cost. We just believed that love was strong and nothing could be lost. Your hand fit perfectly in mine, like it was meant to stay. We thought the world was on our side back then, back in those days. We didn't know how fragile forever really was. Back when love was easy and time was on our side, we didn't know the meaning of one last goodbye. If I could turn the clock around, I'd hold you just the same. Back when love was easy, before the pain. Now every smile feels carefully placed, every truth feels hard to say. We learned how hearts can slowly change without running away. But sometimes late at night I hear the sound of who we were. Two foolish kids who thought that love would always be enough. Back when love was easy and dreams were all we had, we didn't see tomorrow or what we'd lose or stand. If I could turn the clock around, I'd love you just the same. Back when love was easy, before the pain. Maybe growing up means learning that love doesn't always stay. But I'm thankful for the time we had when love came easy anyway. Back when love was easy, I still carry you inside, not as something broken, but a beautiful time. If I ever love again, I'll know just what to say. Thank you for the days when love was easy. We were closer than we knew, standing right before the line. One more step, one more truth, and we would have been fine. But fear speaks louder than love when we don't know how to say, I need you more than my pride. So we walked away. It wasn't lack of love, it was lack of courage. We almost made it, we almost stayed, we almost learned how to not be afraid. I'll always believe in what we were then. We almost made it. Back when Song is ending softly now. No encore left to play. The room still holds our harmony, though the notes have slipped away. We weren't perfect, we were wrong, just human till the end. And love was never meant to stay the same from start to end. If this is where the music fades, let it fade with grace. Let this be the last melody of us, not a cry, not a fuss. Let it live in gentle tones where nothing's broken, nothing's rushed. We loved in time, we loved enough. We gave what we could give. This is the last melody of us, and I will let it live. I won't rewrite the story now, won't ask for different lines. Every chord we ever played still belongs to time. Some loves are meant to be remembered, not repeated twice. Like a song you don't forget, even when it ends in night. I don't need another verse. This truth is complete. Let this be the last melody of us, warm, familiar, just enough. Not a loss, not a mistake, just a chapter closing up. We were real, we were alive, we were more than just a touch. This is the last melody of us. And someday when I hear a song that sounds like you and me, I won't turn away, I'll let it be. Let this be the last melody of us, held in silence, held in trust. No regrets, no borrowed pain, no need to rush or push. Love doesn't die when music ends, it simply learns to hush. This is the last melody of us. People say love failed us when we couldn't make it stay, but love didn't fail us. We just changed along the way. We gave what we could give with the hearts we had back then. And sometimes that is everything. Not every ending is a loss. grew us. I don't blame you for leaving. I don't blame myself for staying. We were honest in our trying, even when it was breaking. I won't rewrite our story to make the ending clean, because love was real in every in-between. Love didn't fail us, it changed our lives, made us braver, made us kind in different times. If love comes again, I'll know just what to do. Didn't fail us, it grew. Some love stays as lessons, not as pain. Love didn't fail us, I know that now. I carry it gently, I take a bow. Thank you for the love, for all it showed us through. Love didn't fail us, it grew us. If this is goodbye, then let it be honest. No running away, no words left unspoken. I don't want perfect, I don't need brave. I just want real before you walk away. Hold my hands like you used to do. If this is goodbye, don't let it be cold. Say everything we were too afraid to hold. If love is ending, let it end with truth. If this is goodbye, I want it with you. We weren't a story meant to be simple. We bent, we broke, but we were still beautiful. I won't pretend it didn't matter at all. Loving you changed me, and that won't fall. If this is goodbye, don't turn away. Look at me once like you did yesterday. If love is leaving, let it pass us through. If this is goodbye, I want it with you. I'll carry no shame, only the warmth of loving your name. If we don't meet again under these skies so blue, if this is goodbye, thank you. I won't carry you as regret or something I lost. I'll carry you kindly, no matter the cost. Not in tears every night, not in anger or blame, just a quiet respect when I hear your name. Love doesn't have to hurt forever. I'll carry you kindly wherever I go, not as a burden, but something I know was real and was true and made me who I am. I'll carry you kindly. I can. Some people teach us how to love by showing how to leave. Some teach us strength by what we couldn't keep. I won't wish you back again, but I won't shut the door on the love that once taught me more. I'll carry you kindly through every year, not with longing but gratitude clear. If love finds me again, I'll understand. I'll carry you kindly. I can. Kindness is the bravest goodbye. I'll carry you kindly, not as a scar, but as proof of how human we are. Thank you for the love, for the way you set me free. I'll carry you kindly inside me. If love could call me back tonight, I'd answer without fear or pride. I'd say I'm old and not the same, but I still remember your name. The streets we walked are quiet now. Time erased the when and how, yet every shadow on this road still knows the the weight of what we lost. I learned that hearts don't really mend, they only learn where pain can end. If love could call me back again, I wouldn't ask for more than that. One honest night, one gentle truth to hold the past without its bruise. If love could call me back once more, I'd meet it at the open door. Not to stay, not to pretend, just to forgive what couldn't bend. We love like time was standing still, like nothing ever truly will. But seasons move and people too, and promises outgrow their youth. I see your face in passing cars, in radio songs and fallen stars. Not as regret, not as regret, just proof of love I never lost. Some loves don't fade, they change their tone, from holding hands to standing alone. If love could call me back again, I wouldn't ask for more than then. One honest night, one gentle truth to hold the past without its bruise. If love could call me back once more, I'd meet it at the open door. Not to stay, not to pretend, just to forgive what couldn't bend. I don't need you to be mine, I don't need another sign. I just need to know we tried, and that love lived, not died. If love could call me back someday, I'd smile and gently walk away. Grateful for the years it gave, grateful for the heart it saved. If love could call me back, I'd answer with peace. We said later way too often, like tomorrow was a fact. We thought love would wait forever, never asking us back. Every plan was half completed, every dream put aside. I thought we had more time, I was wrong, and now I know why. We believed in someday more than what was here. I thought we had more time, more nights, more chances too. I didn't know the last goodbye would come so soon with you. If I'd known what I know now, I'd never let you go. I thought we had more time. but they still change who we are. I thought we had more time, but love doesn't always wait. Now I love with open eyes before it's too late. Even though you're gone from me, your truth still makes me strong. I thought we had more time, but I was wrong. Don't heal by forgetting or pretending I'm fine. I heal by remembering what was yours, what was mine. I sit with the quiet, I let the feelings speak. I don't rush the process, I let my heart be weak. Healing isn't loud or fast. This is how I heal, one honest day at a time, letting go of guilt, learning how to be kind. I don't erase the past, I just let it rest. This is how I heal. This is how I live next. I stopped asking why and started asking how to love myself, how to breathe right now. Some wounds don't disappear, they just lose their power when we stop fighting them hour by hour. This is how I heal, not by closing my heart, but by opening slowly after it fell apart. I still believe in love, I still believe in me. This is how I heal. This is who I'll be. Healing is choosing yourself again. This is how I heal, with courage, not fear, with patience and hope. Year after year, I walk into tomorrow, stronger than I feel. This is how I heal. This is how I heal. burn too bright to stay, but they still light the way. We loved like that once, with no safety net below. We loved like that once, before we learned to let go. I don't wish it back, I don't change the past, I just say it's soft because it's true. We loved like that once, me and you. Now I love slower, deeper too, with less illusion, more truth. But part of me still honors then the fearless heart I had back then. I don't blame us for the fall. We were wrong, just young is all. We loved like that once, with no safety net below. We loved like that once, before we learned to let go. I don't wish it back, I don't change the past, I just say it's soft because it's true. We loved like that once, me and you. Some loves are meant to teach, not stay. We loved like that once, and that will always be enough. It was real, and that is love. I've loved in ways I didn't keep, I've lost in ways that taught me deep. Some stayed a moment, some too long. But every love left me a song. Not all were kind, not all were fair. Some only taught me how to care. But every voice, both right and wrong, still hums inside when nights are long. We don't forget the hearts we meet, they write the rhythm in our feet. Every love leaves a song behind. Some are gentle, some unkind. Some we sing with open arms, some we hide from all the harm. Every love leaves a song to stay, even when the words fade away. I don't regret the notes I've known. Every love photographs grow soft with time. Edges blur, the colors lie, but every face I once held near still feels alive when I'm sincere. The past doesn't shout, it gently stays in ordinary, quiet ways. Memory isn't what we see, it's what we carry silently. Fading pictures, staying hearts, love survives where time departs. Even when the frame falls apart, feeling never fades that far. Fading pictures, staying hearts, this is how forever starts. Not inside, but in the part of me that still remembers. I don't need the proofs of it. I don't count who left or went. If love once lived inside my chest, then it already did its best. Fading pictures, staying hearts, love survives where time departs. Even when the frame falls apart, feeling never fades that far. Fading pictures, staying hearts, this is how forever starts. Not inside, but in the part of me that still remembers. I'm not afraid of growing old. I'm rich with stories love has told. Fading pictures, staying hearts, and mine is full tonight. I remember, and I'm thankful. The radio plays an old refrain, a voice I almost forgot. But suddenly it's you again, standing in every thought. Time said, move on, be brave. So I learned to smile just fine. But every quiet moment proves you're still playing in my mind. I packed your name away so neatly, told myself I'd healed in time. But love remembers what we were long after goodbye. You're still playing in my mind, like a song that won't resign. Every word, every line feels written just for mine. I may live another life, I may cross another line, but some loves never fade away. They're still playing in my mind. I see your shadow in the street, and laughter passing by, and every face that almost fits the shape you left behind. We promised we'd be fine along lifetime. You're still playing in my mind, not to hurt me, not to bind, but to remind my weary heart I once loved real and kind. And when silence fills the room and the past feels almost kind, I let the song keep playing on. You're still playing in my mind. We were younger, almost fearless, believed the world would wait. Thought love was always endless, never fragile, never late. We spoke in some promises where nothing could undo, but time has ways of asking what forever really means to you. Neither cruel, just walk in different ways. Love doesn't fail from lack of care. Sometimes it grows too wide, and hearts don't break from hatred. They break when they divide. If I could speak to who we were, I'd hold their hands and say, it's okay. It couldn't last till end. You were real, you were true, you were doing what you knew. Some loves aren't meant to stay, they're meant to shape who we've been, and that's what you and I were then. Not every love is meant to survive. Some are meant to teach us how to live, how to without losing ourselves, how to forgive. I don't mind what we are now, I don't beg for what could have been. I honor what we gave each other back then, because love doesn't fade to nothing. It changes form, it changes when, and I'm grateful for back then. Back then. The room was quiet, almost kind. No shattered words, no cries, just two hearts standing side by side, pretending not to die. We knew the ending long before we said the final line, yet neither rushed to close the door. Some goodbyes take their time. Love didn't leave in anger, it left in in shades of blue. It was a slow goodbye in blue. Nothing broken and nothing cruel. Just a silence we both knew was telling us the truth. No slammed doors, no bitter proof, just tears we never showed. It was a slow goodbye in blue. I watched you fold your sweater neat as if order could remain, while I memorized your breathing like a song I'd lose again. Some endings scream for closure, ours whispered, barely moved, like autumn slipping in tonight without a single cue. We didn't fail at loving, we just ran out of room. It was a slow goodbye in blue, soft as dusk, heavy too. Every word we didn't use fell between me and you. No one left, no one stayed, no one won, no one lose. Just a slow goodbye in blue. And maybe someday when the pain is thin, we'll smile without regret, knowing we ended gently what we couldn't protect. It was a slow goodbye in blue. Not a wound, but a bruise. Love didn't disappear, it just changed its view. And if memory calls your name, I won't fight what's true. I'll remember how we said goodbye in blue. I told myself it's over now, said time will close the door, but love doesn't always listen to what it's told before. I packed away the photographs, returned the borrowed dreams, yet something stays behind with me, a feeling in between. Not every love obeys the rules we make to feel relief. This is love that never learned to leave, never packed its memory. It doesn't knock, it doesn't plead, it just quietly stays with me. I don't fight it anymore, I don't ask what it should be. I live with love carry love that never learned to leave. Not as pain but memory. It doesn't haunt, it doesn't scream. It walks beside me peacefully. And when my heart feels older now and life feels incomplete, I think the love that stayed behind never learned to leave. The song is ending softly now, no encore left to play. The room still holds our harmony, though the notes have slipped away. We weren't perfect, we weren't wrong, just human till the end. And love was never meant to stay the same from start to end. If this is where the music fades, let it fade with